Hello, welcome to my video. I just wanted to sit down and do a kind of chit chat, life update, what's been going on since my 12-week scan, how everything's going, speak about what's going on in my personal life and also what's like baby issues, etc. So I am nearly 19 weeks pregnant. I think I'm 18 weeks and 5-6 days. Let's check. I think I'm 19 weeks pregnant tomorrow. And it's been a very interesting time since 12 weeks pregnant. It's been very stressful. It's been very grueling on my body and mind, I would say. So a bit of an update really from 12 weeks. So it's been about 7 weeks, and I've had a few issues. So when I was 12 weeks pregnant, I broke up with my partner. That's kind of the first major thing that happened. So I broke up with my partner. We won't go into too much detail, but we started kind of, I'd say, rekindling things in a way, or so I thought it was going, but clearly not. And then found out a few weeks ago that he had kind of been in a secret relationship. So that threw me back a bit to think that someone that you're having a child with could go and cheat, etc., and sleep with other people, and I don't know. But I think it also causes there's such a stigma, I still think, on single pregnant women. It's single parents in general. It's not just women, it's single fathers as well. And I think some of the time it's not exactly their choice. Like, for example, it wasn't my choice. I wanted to be in a secure relationship and bring a child up together and not have a part-time parent and have to deal with the kind of that issue of things, because I find it stressful for the child to be brought up that way, but it's also stressful on the parent because essentially you're doing double the work, and then money becomes an issue, and I think overall mentally it's just very, very stressful. I'm shaking this camera, sorry. I need to remember to look at that and not at myself in the camera. Also, since then I've been quite ill, so I have had the flu, I've had pleuritis. I'm currently pretty sure going through another urine infection. I'm actually under the consultant because I only have one kidney, so I'm really keeping on top of the fact that I could have a urine problem, because I don't want it to kind of travel up towards my kidneys and create an issue, as I've only got one of them and I kind of need it. So that's another thing that's slightly worrying me at the moment. Also, I've been living in a share house and I've just pretty much signed for a new flat, so I'm going to move in completely by myself. I would say I haven't necessarily lived by myself. When I was in the army, obviously I lived in barracks, so even though I had my own room, you were kind of not living by yourself because there was people always around you, and you don't really have to worry about bills, etc., because that's already sorted out of your pay, and that's just kind of military life that way. With the share house, like, the bills are included, so I just pay for the room, but you're living with people as well. And now and I've always kind of wanted to live with people because it's nice, someone to speak to, and if you get bored in your own flat. However, I kind of made the decision that it was time to end the tenancy now and find somewhere by myself, because obviously this baby is due in, well, at the end of March, start of April. So I needed some time to get used to living by myself and make sure that I can afford everything and move somewhere, because I live in the centre of a town, move back to where, like, my family is situated, because that's where my support system is as well, so that should be good. Sorry if my camera's shaking, I'm trying to balance it on my leg. and my arm is running out of energy. So yes, I'm really excited to do that. It's a really lovely flat, it's new. I kind of can't wait to decorate it. I'm definitely going to video that and kind of do an empty apartment tour. It's also on the ground floor, and it's got a courtyard and an extra kind of outdoor part for when Felicity's growing up a bit. That's my dog. Someone's at the door. Darcy gets very protective. However, she's just a cockapoo, so she's soft as anything. So I don't think she would ever be able to do anything in real life apart from lick people to death. So, yes, currently at the moment, I'm moving out of my share house on the 19th of this month. Hopefully moving into this new flat at the end of the month. Ready for December. That should be really good. That should just kind of get me settled before the new year. And I just need to find a cot now, really. I've got a changing table, I've got loads of clothes. If you've seen my previous video, I went and did a little baby haul. Times that amount of clothes by about 20 is how many I've got. Quite a bit of it as well. I've got some new stuff and I've got some second-hand things, because I think earlier on in a baby's life, you just go through things so quickly and they grow so quickly that you're just spending money on really expensive things. It's not really ideal, and for me, I want to save my money to buy sturdy things that are going to last a long time, etc. Your cot beds, you can have a cot that turns into a bed that's going to last you a good few years, and that'd be perfect for me, really, because I know that we don't have to keep worrying about going out and buying this and that. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on the past few weeks. I've got my 20-week scan in 11 days, so I can't wait for that. I've also got a 28-week scan because the consultant wants to check that she's growing properly. I've also got that worry as well, because I had an early pregnancy, early gender scan, and obviously they told me she was a girl. However, I've heard many horror stories that they go to these scans and it turns out that they got the gender wrong and it's actually a boy. Now, I don't think I could cope with that, because the amount of clothes that I've got, I just would feel sorry for anyone that would have to go through that. And I just know that my luck this year that these kind of things would happen. So we'll see there. But yes, apart from this update, I'm going to try and do more videos. It's good for me just to kind of talk about things. And I'm addicted to watching YouTube videos. I absolutely love watching pregnancy videos. I watch all of Nikki Phillippi's videos with what I eat in a day, and I'm hoping to start doing them soon. I'm still struggling a bit with my appetite. I'm still having a bit of sickness, and headaches, and my back is killing. So I need to kind of start doing some remedies for that and seeing how I can kind of sort everything out that way. So yeah, that's just a bit of a life update at the moment. Hopefully I would have moved into my new flat this time next month, and everything will be getting running, and I'm feeling mentally a lot better now and a bit happier, so I'm just hoping that everything carries on. And I know that I'm more than capable of being a single parent. I'm a very independent person, and we just have to see how everything goes. But yeah, that's my life update, and I just keep you updated with everything that's going on.